So we are done with the hypertension, children. We are done with CAD. We are done with angina. We are done with heart failure. Now we are going to go to something very important of this chapter. That is the summary. I put questions from summary as well. So you just need to read this 2 paragraphs. Start from vertebrates circulate blood up to here, formed elements. These 2 paragraphs. Just the 2 paragraphs, beta. Just read them quickly. Whoever finishes reading, beta, just the first 2 paragraphs, raise your hands. Sony and Uditi have done it. Okay, let's do this. Quickly, children, last 1 minute, then I'll hide it. 5 participants have raised hands. Many of them have not joined only, so no issues. They'll only suffer. Okay, very quickly. Apart from blood, there is another tissue fluid used for the transport of substances. Name that tissue fluid.
Lymph.
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 Blood comprises of fluid matrix, plasma, and dash.
Formed elements.
Formed elements.
Formed elements.
Very good. Next, beta. RBCs, WBCs, and dash constitute the formed elements.
Platelets.
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 Good. Next, beta. Bloods of the human are grouped into A, B, AB, and dash system.
O system. O.
Good. Another blood grouping is done on the presence or absence of another antigen called as dash factor on the surface of RBCs.
Rhesus factor.
Rhesus factor.
Rhesus factor.
Good. The space between the cells in the tissues contain a fluid derived from the blood called as? What is the fluid
Tissue
called?
fluid.
Lymph.
Yes. This fluid, which is called lymph, is similar to the blood except for dash content. Which content?
Protein and
Formed element and proteins.
Proteins and
Protein
formed
content and
elements.
formed elements.
So let's read this paragraph now. Only 1 paragraph. All vertebrates and a few invertebrates have a closed circulatory system. Only this paragraph. Till here, beat volume. Very important. Read till here, beat volume. We are about to complete the chapter. Okay. 3 of them have already done. So let's start discussing. We are just left with 1 paragraph only. A healthy person shows how many cardiac cycles per minute?
72.
2.
72.
72. Yes.
72.
72.
All vertebrates and a few invertebrates have a dash circulatory system.
Closed.
Closed.
Closed circulatory system.
Okay. The human heart has two atria and two.
Ventricles.
Ventricles.
SAN or AVN. Which one? I'll just give a blank. Dash generates the maximum number of action potentials per minute.
SAN.
SAN.
That is why it is
SAN.
also called as
Pacemaker.
Pacemaker.
contraction.
Pacemaker.
The other word for contraction is
Systole.
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 Stall.
relaxation is
Diastole.
Next one now. About dash ml of blood is pumped out by each ventricle during a cardiac cycle.
5 liter. 70 ml.
70 ml. Yes, it is 70.
70 ml.
This 70 ml of blood which is pumped out by each ventricle during a cardiac cycle is called as dash volume.
Stroke volume.
Stroke volume. Stroke volume.
What is the other name?
Beat volume.
Beat volume.
Beat
Is the stroke volume or it is called as the beat volume. The volume of the blood pumped out by each ventricle of the heart per minute. Yes, this is the last part now. Only this much is left.
Cardiac
Rest are
output.
volume of blood by each ventricle of the heart per minute. This we've already done in the chapter, but still a quick revision. Only this part is left, beta. Take another 1 minute.
Ma'am, what is meant by auto-excitable?
Yeah, we just did this when I asked you a question. Auto-excitable means which can control itself. Auto, self-controlling. It can get excited and get relaxed means the control or regulation is not to be done externally. So we call it as auto-excitable here. We did two words, myogenic and auto-excitable.
Auto-regulated.
Auto-regulated, auto-excitable and myogenic. Should I start asking or you want to read more? Okay, let's do this. Revision only this is. I'm starting from here. The volume of the blood pumped out by each ventricle of the heart per minute is called?
Stroke volume.
Cardiac output.
Cardiac output.
Cardiac output.
Be careful
Cardiac
about these
output.
volumes. है ना बच्चे? Be very careful. In the exam, don't hurry. You have lot of time. So there is nothing to worry. Beta, you just have 40 questions, one word answers. You have a time of 90 minutes. So you'll have diagrams. That is what I've decided. Let's have diagrams. Because you will finish your exam in 40-45 minutes only. And you have 90 minutes. What will you do then? So I'll give you two diagrams also. I can help you in one thing. Just let me know which two chapters. From those two chapters, I can give you the diagrams. That much I can help you out. Tell me which two.
Body fluids and circulation.
Yes. You want me to include all four? I'm okay with it.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
But
No,
don't worry,
ma'am.
I will never draw human heart. Section of a human heart which is given in NCERT, I will never give you to draw that. Don't worry. This will never come for sure. Because this is something wastage of time drawing it like this. So we'll do one thing. Let's leave body fluid and circulation and the rest of the three chapters I'll include. Because in this we have ECG and we've got heart. That's all. What else you have in this? You don't have anything else. So let's leave this.
But in respiration as well, there is no diagram. They are just flow charts.
Yes, ma'am.
Beta, I'm talking basically about flowcharts only. I don't want you to draw and show me your artistic skills. That I don't want you to do also. I'll be basically covering the flowcharts only. Tomorrow, which chapter should we revise? Because I will be taking
Respiration.
Respiration in plants.
Chali, we'll do that. Then I'll tell you what we need to revise in this. We were doing this one, beta, very important part of the chapter now. Tell me this. How many liters is this?
7 liters.
5 liters.
5 liters.
Yes, the
5
electrical activity of
liters.
the heart can be recorded from the body surface by using a,
Electrocardiogram.
and the recording is called as,
Electrocardiogram.
Electrocardiograph.
yes. This circulation starts by the pumping of deoxygenated blood by the right ventricle. Which circulation?
Pulmonary circulation.
Pulmonary circulation.
Pulmonary circulation.
Pulmonary circulation.
And this circulation starts with the pumping of oxygenated blood by the left ventricle to the aorta.
Systematic.
Systemic circulation.
Systemic
Don't get,
circulation.
don't get confused in this. Heart is auto-excitable, but its functions can still be moderated by dash and dash mechanisms. Which two mechanisms?
Neural and hormonal.
And neural mechanism.
Neural and hormonal.
And what is the full form of ECG?
Electrocardiogram.
Electrocardiogram.
What is the full form of SAN?
Sinoatrial node.
Sinoatrial
node.
What is the full form of AVN?
Atrioventricular node.
Atrioventricular node.
node.
The acute chest pain is called?
Angina.
Angina.
High blood pressure is called?
Hypertension.
Hypertension.
Yes, it is called hypertension. Very good. Angina is also called?
Angina pectoris.
Pectoris.
Angina pectoris.
Okay. Coronary artery disease is often referred to as, what is it called?
Atherosclerosis.
Atherosclerosis.
Which wave represents repolarization?
T wave.
T.
T wave.
Which wave represents depolarization?
P.
P wave.
Which is the second heart sound?
Dove.
Dub.
Sure. Okay. During a cardiac cycle, each ventricle pumps out approximately how many milliliters of blood, which we call as the
70
stroke volume?
milliliter.
70
milliliters of
70
blood.
milliliters.
Okay, that is nice. Fine. Contraction in the atrial systole increases the flow of the blood by how much percent?
30%.
30%.
30%.
Yes, it is 30%. Name the fibers through the ventricular
Purkinje fibers.
Purkinje fibers.
Purkinje
fibers.
Remember
Purkinje
about Purkinje
fibers.
Good. And AVN full form, you know only. What is the full form of AVN? Which walls are closed when the blood, I think the lunar walls and semilunar walls is all you've done, na? Which systole increases the ventricular pressure? Atricular systole or ventricular systole?
Ventricular systole.
Ventricular systole.
Last question. Sequential event in the heart, which is cyclically repeated, is called?
Cardiac cycle.
Cardiac cycle.
Cardiac cycle.
Very good. So we are done with the 10 marks of this chapter. I hope feeling a bit confident. You want me to start with which chapter you told me tomorrow for revisions?
Respiration in plant.
Everybody is
Ma'am,
okay with the same chapter? Respiration in plants only?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
after UT, you'll be relaxed, beta. After UT, you'll be relaxed. As it is, we have the last period. There'll be a lot of changes in your timetable once the UT start. You'll be having your physics and chemistry class in the first period. And then we'll continue with your UT in the second and the third period. Then fourth, fifth, most probably I'll plan put English and optional. And sixth period will continue as the biology only. We'll not change the sixth period. So we'll continue with the revisions. When is the bio exam, beta? When is the bio exam? It is in December or November only? Nobody remembers the date sheet?
Ma'am, 25 November.
25th November? So soon? Charlie, never mind. Still we have about 4 to 5 days. Don't worry. Now you can leave the meeting. Prepare for the exams, beta. God bless you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
God bless you, Ruchi.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, beta.
Ma'am, in an ECG, the leads which are attached, are they pierced in the flesh?
No. We have a sticky substance which sticks to the body. They are not pierced in. No, not at all. Otherwise, people will be so scared to get an ECG done. It's like a rubber structure, rubber, which sticks to the body surface, and it is immediately removed also. What they do is they generally shave the chest so that there's no hair, and then they use those leads and those rubber kind of things. They've got that suction in them, so when you bring them closer to the skin, they stick to the skin, and then when you pull it out, it comes out. So it is not that thing. They'll simply put it on the chest. They just first remove the hair, so the suction hold is created, and after that they stick to it. Had it been so, then beta ECG would have been such a difficult process to be done. People would simply be scared. People like me, I don't know about others. We would say it's better we die of heart attack or cardiac arrest. We are okay with it. We don't want to go for an ECG if it would have been such a difficult process. It's not that way. I'll show you a video. I'll look for a video. I'll see I can share it with you tomorrow, people. Okay? I'll look for
Okay,
a
ma'am.
video.
Thank you, ma'am.
It will be clear for you. I'll show you a video only. Okay, beta.
Thank you, ma'am.
God